Ever been on a first date and left feeling like something just wasn't right? You might have spotted a red flag waving right in front of you and not even known it. Before you say yes to date number 2, let's dive into the top 10 red flags that scream he's not the one. Grab your detective hat because we're about to reveal the warning signs that could save you from heartache. Stay tuned. Entering the dating scene can be exciting, full of hope, and sometimes, let's face it, a bit daunting. You might find yourself sitting across from a potential partner, sipping your coffee or cocktail and mentally checking off all the boxes for what you expect from the one. But amidst the charming smiles, light banter, and first date jitters, it's crucial to stay alert for any red flags that could signal future heartache. Today, let's explore some of those red flags that might be suggesting that he's not quite the Prince Charming he appears to be. Number 1, talking over you. An earnest interchange should be par for the course on a first date. If you notice that he often talks over you, dismisses your opinions, or barely listens to what you're saying, take note. Communication is a two-way street, and if it's all about him from the get-go, this pattern might continue. Number 2, disrespectful behavior. There's a lot to be said for how someone treats those around them, not just those they are trying to impress. Watch how your date interacts with the waitstaff, clerks, or anyone else you meet. Politeness and kindness are traits that don't fluctuate based on someone's status or what they can do for you. Number 3, inconsistent stories. We've all heard the term too good to be true, right? Pay attention to the stories he shares. If you catch inconsistencies or things that seem embellished, trust your gut. Honesty is the foundation of any good relationship. If he's crafting a facade from day one, that's a major red flag. Excessive bragging is number 4. Confidence is attractive, arrogance is not. There's a fine line between the two. If the first date becomes a monologue of self-praise and relentless boasting, it may indicate insecurity or a need for constant validation, both of which can be draining in a relationship. Number 5, no respect for boundaries. If he tries to push you past your personal boundaries on the first date, whether it's ordering for you without asking, touching you without consent, or invading your private space in any way, it's a clear sign he doesn't have a high regard for your comfort or autonomy. Number 6, past relationships blame game. It's natural to discuss past relationships to a degree, but take heed if he relentlessly criticizes his exes and plays the victim in every story. It's unlikely that one person is always the issue, and this could suggest a lack of self-awareness or an unwillingness to take responsibility for his role in a previous relationship's failure. Number 8, he's dismissive of your interests. Let's say you mention a hobby or interest and he quickly dismisses it or makes a disparaging remark. A partner should respect your passions, not belittle them. This could signal a lack of empathy and support in the relationship. Number 7, overzealous romance. Romantic gestures can be sweet, but if he's laying it on thick with over-the-top compliments, gifts, or declarations or feelings, it could be a tactic known as love bombing. In case you didn't see my other video on love bombing, see the link above. Authentic connections take time to build. Rushing intimacy can be a warning sign of manipulative behavior. Number 9, constantly checking his phone. Is he glued to his phone, scrolling through social media, or texting while you're trying to converse? This not only shows a lack of manners and respect for your time altogether, but also suggests he might not be fully present or serious about getting to know you. Number 10, making you feel uncomfortable. Trust your feelings. If you find yourself feeling uneasy, pressured, or anxious around him, and not in the typical first date nerves kind of way, don't ignore these emotions. Your comfort and well-being should always be a priority. Remember, a first date is as much a vetting process as it is a romantic engagement. While some red flags might be more apparent than others, it's important not to dismiss your intuition. Love shouldn't rush you, make you feel small, or disregard your boundaries. Giving attention to these early signals can save you time and heartache, and bring you one step closer to finding the right one who will lift you up and celebrate the true you. The dating world is full of surprises, and while not every red flag means you should run for the hills, being aware gives you the power to choose relationships that are truly enriching and leave the ones that aren't behind. Because the real The one for you will resonate with your values and treat you with respect and kindness that everyone deserves. Thanks for watching.